Hey, my name is Phillip, and this is the Phillip Show. Hold on, I dropped my book. Yep. It's a platform that gives people the opportunity to share their story, inspiring stories, and to give hope and a sense of inspiration. That's what the Phillip Show is really all about. We look for stories that are unique and stories that help to celebrate the journey, providing hope and inspiration to other people who may share similar journeys or know somebody who shares that journey, and they can help to share that message. One of the things that's different about the Phillip Show is the basis of the show really is the personal journey of the individual who is the guest on the show. The fact that they have a business or they have a successful career, that's actually secondary to learning about how they navigated whatever journey, whatever waters, whatever mountain they had to scale in their journey, how they did that. What is their story? And the Phillip Show is all about celebrating those stories, sharing those stories, and providing hope and the message of hope to other people who may need to hear that. We talk about being different and people calling you different. We talk about oddities, like what are your idiosyncrasies? You know, everybody has something that's different and very unique. Different does not mean bad. It means that we're unique and we do things and we have a personal perspective based on our life experiences, and I think we all have that. We all can relate in some ways. Here we celebrate that, and we just encourage people to be the best version of themselves and to share that journey and that story with everybody else. One of the reasons why I wanted to share this platform was because I was on my own personal journey. You know, my whole life I've always tried to inspire and to encourage. I have my story and my challenges as well, you know, and you'll hear those as you continue to move forward with our seasons and different episodes. You'll hear me talk about some of the commonalities between my story and a lot of people's story and their journey towards identity and hope and things like that. But I wanted to give people the opportunity to see other people walking through some struggles, some hard times, some differences, some celebrations, whatever that unique story is, and to let people know that they're not alone in that. We all have those like little quirks or whatever. Some of us have been called different our entire lives. So now it's time to have a party about it, yeah? Yeah. To let people know that they're heard. To let people know that their journey really matters, to let people know there is hope, there's inspiration, be encouraged. That is the goal of the story, from one end of the United States to the other, from my local town here in Yellow Springs all the way out to California, and even throughout the rest of the world, wherever people can hear the message, to let them know that they're not alone. People understand, we hear you, and this is a platform where you can have your story heard, and hopefully when people listen, they share it forward and they provide a little bit more hope, a little bit more understanding, a little bit more inspiration, and just a little more kindness to the lives of not only themselves, because it has to start with self first. It has to start with yourself first, but then share it forward and offer that to other people. In case you don't know, DIY stands for do it yourself. Oftentimes we wait for the perfect situation and the perfect lights, the perfect camera, the perfect this, the perfect that, the perfect strategy, the perfect this. And then all of a sudden we've perfected ourselves into a list and we never start. So why is this DIY? It's because we're just gonna do it ourselves. I'm sitting here with you all in my living room. You know, I got the lights, eBay, I got the backdrop, Amazon, you know, and we're just gonna do it. Don't wait for the perfect scenario because you'll never find it. And this is a mentoring and a coaching moment. Generally when you're doing that, you're procrastinating. So I had to really coach myself and say, you know what? I'm scared. This is scary. it is scary not to, oh, you're gonna ask me that in a minute? Oh, okay, that was your next question. Okay, my bad, okay. I'll get back to you in a minute for that one. Wow. The answer is yes. It's not hard to do a project. For me, the challenge has always been being seen and being heard and conquering the fear of not people really noticing me. That's not it. It's not my presence there, but it's people actually seeing me. So now stepping into the platform of television and being online and video, it's not just me singing on a record. It's not just me presenting under the auspices of a position. This is actually Phillip. Phillip is actually talking, and he's speaking using his own voice. This is his own image, and this is his own person. And the journey that I had to get through in order to do that was tremendous. And I'm gonna say that I have not made it. The journey is not over, but what you are witnessing is every single time I do an episode, every single time I turn that camera on, and every single time I say something out loud as me, myself, that is another battle that I fought, and that's another notch on my victory chain that I can say, hey, I'm continuing to move. So I'm not asking for stories that I myself am not living. I too want to be able to share and let people know, hey, you got to conquer those fears. This is me conquering a whoa so big fear. Totally. Not just you, but you see me. And I don't know how deep that is to you, but I spent the majority of my life just trying literally not to be authentically seen. So this is me conquering every fear known to man in my life right now on tape, period. People want to know that they matter, and part of my interest in doing this show is to let people know that you matter, and I want them to feel that, and I want other people to know that no matter what your situation is. Yep, that's what I think. Where do I want to go? Pizza Hut. No, I'm joking. I think that the best thing that I would like is organically to move forward. If that throws it into a national spotlight, then bring it. But if it just means that somebody somewhere in some remote part is watching this on their television or replaying a clip of one of my guests on YouTube over and over and over again, then I would like that. Have you ever had that song? It reminds me of a song. I want the show to be that song. That song that you just go back to get that encouragement and to get that inspiration, and just to that voice, that song, that lyric, that melody, where you just feel like, I can make it. I want the shows in each episode to be that. I want people to use it as a resource and as a tool and as like a virtual hug to let them know, again, you're not alone. You can make it. Yeah.